What's going on, guys? How you all doing? It's your boy, M.V.E Discussion, and we are here for another discussion video on another My Virtual Escape video. Today, we are discussing the new video, Broken, which is the beginning of Season 4, which is the last season, sadly. So let's just jump into it. So, the entire video opens up with the typical season thing we get. We get a monologue, kinda, in the darkness. And Isaac's basically just ranting about how he just wants to be dead. He hopes he's dead. He hopes he's in hell. He doesn't want to live because he wanted to die. They killed the girl, the only girl he actually gave a shit about, the only girl that ever liked him. And right when she liked him, right after she said that, gave Isaac her address, she gets killed. So Isaac wants to die. He hopes he's not alive. And then he wakes up and he's in the hospital bed and Archie's right next to him. And we get the big reveal of this episode that I've been calling for a while now. I haven't made a video on it, but if you tune into my live streams here and there on my Instagram, I talk a lot about it, how I've always thought since the beginning of Season 3 that Archie was the moderator and Joseph was the overlord. Now, I thought this because in the end of Season 2, Archie / the moderator kills Elijah, who was hired by the overlord to kill Arachnid. Now, they never state, or Joseph never states why he's so mad at Archie, but we can now assume that if Joseph is the overlord, that he was mad at Archie because he killed Elijah, because Joseph technically ordered him to kill Elijah. Or Joseph ordered Elijah to kill Arachnid, however, Archie foiled and ruined all those plans. So I was freaking out. I was like, holy shit, like, what? No way! I have a reaction video coming out when the YouTube version comes out. Hopefully that should be awesome. But we have this long talk where Archie basically states how, Isaac, you're gonna win this game. You're meant to win it. And then he asks Isaac, so you were telling me about these in-gate cheats. Where's he live? Noah. He's talking about Noah, essentially. And Isaac gives him the address of Noah. Archie then proceeds to leave and says, you have someone to come see you, and Leah walks in. Leah she reveals to Isaac that she still does have feelings about him. She never really liked Tommy that much. She thought about Isaac the whole time she was with Tommy. And we never get clarification if they're a thing now, but we still can tell by later on in the episode, Isaac still does care about Rebecca, and the whole Leah and Isaac thing will be addressed probably later on. After Isaac leaves, we have him walking in the house, and I believe Isaac walks in the door, and he walks into Joseph, and Joseph is just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're trying to kill yourself? Now, Joseph thinks Isaac wants to kill himself because of Joseph, but that's not the case at all. Joseph has no clue about Eve and what just happened the night prior. Oh, wow, a lot happened the night prior. And then we get a music video of Juliet, and I thought this was actually a really, really good music video. And this was actually starting to give me a lot of Season 1 vibes. I was thinking of Season 1 a lot while this was going on. And the whole music video, in a sense, is basically just Isaac leaving the house. And it's a beautiful, beautiful but well put together shots of Joseph is pissed off at Isaac. He's trying to get into his room, and Isaac dips out of there. He's out. And then Joseph, as Isaac's leaving, breaks the bottle. And Jesse talked about this in the behind the scenes, that the bottle basically eventually will break in all characters. And Joseph's bottle essentially broke. We also saw this happen in The Devil Inside when Isaac is trying to get Jeffrey to do the Psycho Series 2, and he smashes the bottle. Then we cut to an amazing sequence of Jesse or Isaac driving to his mother's house. And I love the drone shots. The drone shots was absolutely incredible. I was really enjoying this. I mean, I love the cinematography of this. It was absolutely beautiful. And then Isaac shows up at his mother's house, Mary. And yes, we finally get to see Isaac's mother, who I assumed we would see by Season 4, since, it's the end. I would assume we would see her. And he goes in and he meets Mary's stepson, or no, Mary's son, but Isaac's stepbrother, you could say. And basically, he's just asking Isaac, like, how old you are, do you go to college, all that stuff, basic conversation starters. And he brings up, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up? I'm pretty sure he brings up about, what does he bring up?
must be sleeping around then a lot with all that money.
He brings up his father and how his father makes a lot of money, and he also brings up how the death of Mary 2 happened. Well, he talks how basically with Joseph, with all that money, he probably has a bitch in his bed every single night by now. And Isaac gets really pissed off over this because, Mary 2 just died and he's still mourning over the loss of her. We don't really know if he's mourning so much, but more he's just still, it's kind of hitting him along with everything else that's hitting him currently. So he kind of freaks out on him, and then it just cuts to another shot of him going, sorry about that. I laughed at that part. That's pretty funny. And then we finally get a talk. With Isaac and his mother, and it was a great sequence where Isaac, in a sense, wants to just get out, because I really thought they were going to finally reveal how Isaac's little sister died. I was like, come on. But we don't get the reveal, sadly. They just keep teasing it. I want to know really bad. I think she drowned. I really hope I'm right on that. But they have a sequence of talking, conversation, just catching up, how Mary, in a sense, talks about how she misses him, she thinks about him every day, all that stuff. Isaac then gets really upset about his sister and wants to leave, and he runs in to Mary's new husband, who goes, hello, how you doing? And I like the character of Mary's husband. He seems like a down-to-earth, nice guy. I really liked him. He had a conversation with Isaac basically about how he's a stronger person than he cuts himself out to be. He can make it in this world. He can beat, essentially, life. And he talks about how he shouldn't be, He talks about how he should be letting her in instead of letting her go, I think he says. Then it cuts to Isaac's mother, real mother, walking out, just asking, I'm sorry about that, Isaac. Would you like to have dinner with us? Isaac says no. And then what happens is a beautiful music video. Once again, it's a very shorter video, but it's very short, sweet, and very simple. And I liked it. But basically, Isaac goes to Rebecca's house. Yeah. And it's another music video by Juliet. Juliet, if you're watching this, I love your music. It's absolutely incredible. The music you do for My Virtual Escape is wonderful. It's incredible. Amazing job on your part. But we get another music video, and we see how Rebecca had 2 kids. However, her husband or boyfriend, we don't have confirmation, he died, and she's basically raising them alone. And we find out that Rebecca is actually Rebecca in real life, and Rebecca is dead. She is dead. Rebecca, our beloved character, we all loved Candace Orth. We loved her. She is confirmed to be dead. Isaac goes down in her basement, sees her, and she is dead. We have no clue what happened with that whole scenario, because after he gives her a hug and is crying, it basically just cuts to him walking home, or he's home. And we also don't know how old Rebecca is. I mean, if Rebecca has 2 children and possibly a husband, she's older than 18. So that's kind of, we don't know how old she is, but now it doesn't really matter because Rebecca's dead. But we will probably be seeing her again, because Isaac, in a sense, I believe he will wish for everybody he lost at the end of My Virtual Escape. And that's when I think, because this decision right here is so crucial at the end of the episode. But anyway, when we get back home, Joseph is basically like, if you're going to run away, take this. And he has a briefcase with $5 million in it. And we learned that Mary, he gave Mary the same opportunity, and how she got a fresh start with her life. And he's like, if you want to run away that badly, start a new life for yourself, take it. And we are left with the decision to either take the $5 million or beat Eve. I knew from the get-go, even in my reaction, I say, yeah, people are going to vote to beat Eve. Currently, the poll is dominating with, how many votes do we have here? We have 811 votes and only 43 votes to take the money. So we're most likely going to be seeing Isaac stick around in the house. And I believe that if Isaac chose to take the money and run option, that would be the tragic and sad ending. And I feel like beat Eve is the happy ending, because I do believe Isaac will beat Eve. And Haven, it has been confirmed to be a real thing. Haven is a real thing. So that's pretty much it. It was a very short episode. However, I really enjoyed this episode. it really goes to show that you don't need a long episode for it to be good. A short, sweet, compact, really juicy episode is what this was, and I really enjoyed it. It's up there, definitely up there. Even though it was short, most people wouldn't like that. I thought it was great. But that's going to wrap up this discussion video. A very short one, as I said. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Go follow my Instagram down below. Subscribe for some more content. Like the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Go check out some other videos of mine. I have a reaction video coming out soon when the YouTube version is uploaded. I hope you guys all have an awesome day, and I hope you really enjoyed it. I personally really liked this episode. I found it really enjoyable to watch, especially with the reveal that R2 was the moderator. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this discussion video. Hope you all enjoyed. As I said, go follow all my Instagram, all that stuff. And I hope you guys all have an awesome day. Peace out, everyone.